Hello, Silverheads. It's Greg Allison with Green Greg. It's coming to you live late Wednesday night. It is 3,700 hours on 4 May 21, the 4th of May. Hello, Silverhead. Oops. May the 4th be with you. So, yeah, guys, a lot going on in the world right now. We are in crazy times. It is nuts what all's happening. So we'll go through some of that, including tornadoes, storms out west, bad storms. I hope all my viewers are okay tonight, and we've probably got a lot of prayers to do and say for a lot of people out in Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, and the stuff's moving into perhaps. Also San Antonio seems to have storms coming at it. There's storms. We'll look at all this stuff. There's storms heading overnight into Missouri and Arkansas probably. So it's a rough night tonight in the west, and let's pray for them so that they get through the best they can, all things considered. Not a pretty situation. I'm going to get my chat room started here on my laptop so we can follow you both ways here and follow the chat as I go through some tabs. Hey Granny, how you doing? TD, Alucard, I hope I said it right, 1776, which is a good date for the founding of this nation. On Liberty, rang loud and clear. And we got, I'm seeing more stuff on this computer now on this computer. That's funny. It's not my chat here to stop for some reason. That is odd. It's going over here. Interesting. Anyway, Mindy Thompson, pray today. Oh, that's a good name. You better do a lot of praying today. Pull my finger. Yeah, that was the old joke. Mindy Thompson, Casual Preparedness. Good to see you, Casual. Yeah, Granny, we need a lot of prayer tonight, I'm sure. And we're going to have to pray for Wise Owl and her family tonight, too. She may join us. I don't know if she's going to be here tonight or not. She's got her hands full. Taz Blackwell, good to see you. Traveler, thank you for that. Doomslayer, hey, hi to you. All right, so we're going to kind of look through some North Alabama hiking. Glad to have you here in North Alabama. My neighbor, Traveler, hit the like. Thank you, guys. Yeah, hit the like button. We only got 18 hits so far on the like button. We need them, guys. Tennessee Bushcrafter, good to see you here. And Wild Angel, halo to you. And Anton, wear a skirt. Hey, Dot. So I guess you're Celtic there, my friend, right? Let's see. Nikki's Nook. Hey, Greg and everyone. Hey, good to see all you guys. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Now, like I said, I'm going to share some screens here. We're going to look at here. So, Angels and Aliens, how you doing? All right, so a lot of people are filtering in. Oh, that's odd. It looks like I got this. That is odd. This is like showing on, like I'm showing the chat from Galactic Greg's and Green. I don't know what it's doing here. That's funny. I got some funny crossover here. Oh, I'm logged in as Galactic Greg, so I'm viewing the chat on this computer. That's funny. But it's showing on the Green Greg's channel. All right. All right, guys. That's funny. That's funny. Okay. You might get me chatting with you both ways tonight. I know it's up. Yep. Seen some crazy weather videos. Yeah, it's been bad. Really bad. Prayers for Al. Yeah, we got to do some prayers for Wise Al tonight. Absolutely on that. So let's see. I'm going to do some shares here. Give me 1 second. One momentum, please. It's been a while since we all hooked up. Okay, Dave. Good to see you here. Let's do some, put this over into the radar section. I'm going to do a share screen. Give me a second. One momentum, please. All right, guys, here we are. Here's some of the weather going on. I thought I had this on a loop. There we go. Look here, coming in San Antonio. There's some really rough storms coming into San Antonio. North of Dallas, looks like they're finally getting out of that part of Texas. Oklahoma is really socked in. When these storms are bowed like this, you really better be watching it there. Just north of, I think that's I-40, just north of I-40, east of between Oklahoma City and east of there. And I guess this is what, around Tulsa around here. We've been through Oklahoma. I've driven. I've been in there, but I'm not that familiar with the area, to be honest. Yeah, a lot of storms in here, guys. And look here, this is up in Missouri. I got friends that live right around here. So, and I got another friend lives right over here. So I hope you all done well. And Wise Owl is in Arkansas. That's another reason to pray for her. North Shore, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you. You haven't been some crazy weather. Yep, yep. Hello, Gigi and everyone. Says Carl. How you doing, Carl? Broken Fish, good to see you. I don't think Russia can take it. Some people don't think Russia can take Odessa. Well, there may be a tough fight for them, but I think if they really want it, they'll keep putting it in till they get it. Like I said, they've shown the last time when they fought, not last time, last century when they were fighting Britain and I guess France for Crimea, they expended 500,000 people in that battle. The Russians did, and they lost. But they have shown the willingness to really get in there and fight. Now, how far they're going to take it this time, I don't know. The troops are reported to be demoralized. I don't know if on the Russian version of VE Day, if they're going to up the ante on that. Of course, the Kremlin's, oh, no, we're not going to. But of course, that's what they said about invading the first place. Oh, we're not going in. We're not going in. You know, Sun Tzu, you don't tell them what you're going to do, right? Anywho, guys, yeah, lots of prayers of people here. Let's kind of look around. We can check this out in the windy. If we're here in windy, look at this vortex right here. It's kind of scary. Let's go in here and look at this. We're just going to kind of barrel down into here. It's like all this is spinning right around this one spot here, South Amarillo. Oh, that's really frightening looking. Let's go here and see if we can do rain and thunder. I see the rain and thunder is up here. But look at all that spinning in right here. Holy smoke. There's your rain and thunder. North Texas, Central Texas, East Texas, and coming into Arkansas, all into Oklahoma, Kansas, heading toward Missouri and Arkansas, guys. As the hours get later, the storms die down more and more. They were really intense earlier. So if you're east of that, you know, keep your eye on the head on a swivel. That's what I tell you guys to do, to be aware. And of course, I know you do that because I tell you that all the time. That's how we come to be called swivel heads on this channel. Well, let's go from Earth. Well, let's look at windy a little bit more. We like to look at temperatures a little bit. So, temperature. It's pretty warm where I'm at, 70s up here. Got some freezing weather up in the Rockies. A little bit in the Alberta, but not so much, but on the Canadian Rockies. A little bit up in Alaska. Yukon Territory. Whoa, way out there. How am I to do that? I don't know. Man, look at Greenland. Man, that is cold. They got a vortex there, spinning outward. Means the air is probably dropping down and spinning out. Man, Greenland is cold, cold, cold. Let's zoom in so it gives us temperature. I think around Thule or somewhere would say temperature. I don't know, guys. I don't see anything reporting out of Greenland. That's another vortex. Iceland, 28 degrees here. Iceland, it's got some ice going on. Norway, cold weather there. Sweden, Finland's really cold. Yeah, all this area. It's cold. 21 over here, 23. And there's some cold temperatures up in here. Moscow is 32. We are in the Baltic, it's a little bit warmer. A lot of action going on in this area right now, fortunately. Muddy in here, probably. All right, let's back her out a little bit. Hot in India, hot in the Sahara, hot in northern Australia. We got some hot temperatures down there. Mexico. Here. It's in our Naples. Sacramento Valley's really cooking. Wow. Few days old ways. Oh, you're in the green. They should not freeze in there, right? Hey, Brian. Thank you for the super chat. That is awesome. I've been getting many of them lately. Been mighty dry in that territory of late. He's Crawford. Hi, Green Greg's. Brian, Greg, we are building America. There you go. We got to rebuild it, I think. But we got to do it. Captain Trips, hello to you. And we got chewy weather in there. Hey, chewy weather, a lot of weather to chew on tonight. And Tammy, good to see you again tonight. Saw you earlier. All right. And New Days is here. 46, and here in the current says North Shore. All right. He's up in Canada. All right. Well, here, see, it's kind of, at least it's green here in southern Canada, but you get up toward the James Bay, Hudson Bay, it's kind of chilly. What's that street goes all the way from Toronto here? It's like, what is it? Shepherd? I forget the street called the longest street in the world. Tell me about it, North Shore. I used to know the name of it. I don't say Long Street, but that was at Fort Bragg. What's the name of that street? Across the Shepherd. Shepherd's in Toronto. What's the name of that street? I know what, I just can't think of it, North Shore. You can correct me if you can think of it. It's called the longest street in the world, but it runs right from the lake all the way up. Yep. I guess James Bay, or maybe even over here in Hudson Bay. I guess it goes to Churchill. Is that right, North Shore? It's just outside Toronto. A lot done the last 3 days, 60 and 70, raining now. Wow, New Days. Yeah, no ice for you right now. That's good. She had a lot of snow not too long ago. Down here in Mexico, how warm it is. All right. South Texas is a lot warmer than Florida. Yucatan. You can tan in Yucatan. Bet you could right now. All right, let's look here at some space weather. I'll close this out. Well, you know, let's check out our friends down under. We got people down here from Australia. Ooh, I looked at this earlier. It's cooking in Cape York, all that area, Northern Australia. Yeah, not so bad down in Tasmania. New Zealand. All right, let's close this one out. Space weather. Again, may the 4th be with you, right? So we got some pretty good sunspots right here. Check this out, 3004, 3001. This one could throw a major storm at us. That we just had, I think, an X1.1 come off the limb of the sun down here. So there's some space weather alerts vis-a-vis that, as I understand it. Not the same spot that produced X-Fire yesterday. 3004 is a newcomer, growing rapidly in the last 24 hours. Ooh, and it's facing right at us. Star Wars Day solar flare. May the 4th be with you. Okay, there we go. Wow, look, the aurora is pretty intense in Canada and Alaska. It's pretty intense up there. Look at that. That's a strong aurora. Means the sun's kicking out some energy. M-class flares probability is more than half. In the next 24 hours within the next 48 hours. X-class is a quarter probability. Wow. Pretty strong. Pretty strong. Let's look at the asteroids. Today is the 4th of May, so this is already past almost. So we look down here to see what's coming at us. Nothing major, getting too close. 3.1 lunar distances. That's a good ways out, guys. Good ways out. Nothing coming in too close, but we've had some recent close passes, probably. Yeah, 1.1, just a little past 1 linear distance. 16-meter rock, that's pretty good size rock. 1.8 linear distance is 11 meters. Yeah, it's a good size rock there. Okay, but both outside the orbit of the moon. I'm glad to hear that. All right, keep them out there, not in here. Earthquakes. Guys, you know, I don't know, something about this San Fuca plate here, that just keeps having earthquakes right in this corner. Sometimes out here, you know, there's something going on right here in this corner on this plate that's been subducted almost to the point of no longer existing. And again, we keep seeing earthquakes around this part of Texas all the time. Maybe it's because they're testing stuff at white sands. Maybe it's not really earthquakes. And Cuba just keeps having earthquakes. Not Cuba. Puerto Rico, my bad. I'm sorry. Puerto Rico. Been there. What's wrong with me? Got a lot of friends from there. Puerto Rico. Of course, no surprise to get stuff off the coast of Chile, around Chile. Some of the strongest earthquakes we know of are taking place in Chile. I think the strongest one ever that we're aware of. Got a little activity here in the Mediterranean. Could be volcanic in origin. Oh, there's a new one. Down here, Mozambique. Tanzania, nothing. That's the way you pronounce it, not Tanzania, it's Tanzania. Philippines got some earthquakes. Nothing around Krakatoa at the moment. Yeah, this is an active region right here. All this is super active. Solomon Islands. Yeah, we took that from the Japanese, and now China is trying to set up a military base there. And the people of Solomons don't want it. So it's the dictator that's taking over and running the place brought in the Chinese military to police his citizens who were rioting against the Chinese involvement. What a swell feller. Oh, look at Hawaii. That's some recent stuff there. 4 kilometers south of Pahala. Yeah, I don't know if I said that right. I don't know a lot about Hawaii. Okay, we're done with space weather. Kind of went through our main little channels we normally scan. We did so in short order tonight. Stop the share. Halo. Everybody's doing well. All right. I know what we could do. We could go look at some of my other videos. Hang on a second, guys. We might even come back and check Texas again shortly. See what's happening there. So I'll see what you guys are saying before we do that. For the love of America, closed captions. You can always click closed caption. It's not what's on my ad, but you know, you should be able to do that and get a printout of what I'm saying. Right? Is that right? Let's see here. If I unmute it, will it make it show? Blue. No. That's strange. Usually have to put that stuff in advance if you want to actually make it say all the right stuff. So Bama girl, how you doing? Thank you, North Shore. And don't miss that like button. Appreciate that. Brian says, hang in there, Greg. I am conservatives. About to cook a pizza. That sounds good. North Shore's coming to see you, Brian. Sophia, how you doing? Glad to see you. All righty. Woo-wee. So we may have to look back over in Texas in a little bit. Let me see what everybody's been saying. I missed some of the chat. I have to do some coffee here in a little bit. It's kind of late for me. So I've had a pretty busy day at work today, as y'all might know. I went into NASA. You might have gathered that from my Galactic Greg's video, the space station hallway poster behind me. And then I ran on the Army side where they had a bunch of armored vehicles and some missile launchers and did a video. And that was kind of fun. Some coffee here. I'm just using my thermos. This is coffee I made this morning before I went to work. Still warm. Yeah, need a little extra kick here. Don't take my sleep lying down. I'll take it in the cup. Loudy, loudy, loudy. Can't believe it's still warm after all that time, guys. That's good. I got to get some sleep in a cup. That's how I do it. Let's see here. What's everybody saying here? So if you're new to my channel and you're wondering what this is all about, Greg, what are you doing? You're just kind of casting around like a piece of styrofoam floating in the ocean. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Well, you know, Wednesday nights and Friday nights when I can, I like to just have an open session for you guys to chat with each other and ask me anything under the sun. Good Lord, you know, I cover a wide range of topics, too wide. Ace Crawford says, Green Grays, at this time, let you know that the weather is not going to be good. Well, that's pretty obvious. Whew. Let's see what's going to be up when it gets here tomorrow. Hopefully it'll break up and I'll get some rain. I do need some rain. Yeah, Oklahoma's getting beat up pretty bad, says Chewy Weather. Chewy Weather's my weatherman. It looked like I saw in those storms. We'll go back and look at that in a minute. Dr. Gima, good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. I agree with Dr. Gima. That 3004 sunspot's been growing very fast. It's a new one. It just popped out of nowhere. That's the kind that can really blaze off and hit us good. And it's aimed right at us. That's what we got to watch. Randy, I'm worried about Oklahoma. Yeah, me too. Oklahoma's getting hit really hard right now. Yeah, Oklahoma's a state that gets it a lot. So let's see. Hope to see some more of my land excavating efforts. Well, dadgummit, I had everything laid out for my garden, had everything roped out, and I had some guys come out and get a tree down. And I, tried to get all the garden hose rode out where once they torqued the strings, I'd still know where everything was. And they come in there today when I was at work, and they just ran their equipment back and forth over it, and they tore it all up. We got to do it all over from scratch. They packed it down, so now I got to uncompact it. Made a mess, but I had a tree leaning down over my worm beds, in-ground beds. It could have destroyed them. So I'm paying some pretty darn good money for the tree removal. I had 2 trees taken out. So let's see here. Spring Grapes, would you care to do an interview on my channel? Yeah, I'd be happy to there, North Shore. Now, we talked about that. Yeah, I'd be happy to. We'll just have to work out a time. Oh, yeah, it's a good thermos. I poured that coffee, been hours and hours and hours ago. Like about 12, 16, probably like this coffee's probably 17 hours old, but still warm. Nuclear MP. Nuclear MP or solar flare MP first? Well, solar flare gives you coronal mass ejection. It's a E3 waveform, which you get. It's a form of EMP. Oh, good Lord, guys, who knows? Russia rattling their sabers like never before. Who knows which one might get us first? Good Lord, we're in a mess, guys. It's a mess. There's never been a time that Russia has rattled it. Even the Soviet Union never made the kind of oblique language and threats that Russia's making today. Yeah, they tore the garden up, so I got to redo it. They sure didn't. Man, I've got a lot of labor to lay that garden out. They went in and flattened it. I can't tell where the rows are going to be or nothing. You know, all those strings I had out there. Yeah, we hoed that stuff out. We cut out the middles. Boy, you can't tell it. I'm glad I didn't plant nothing. So I was asking, hey, we want to plant something? No. Holy walking smoke and moly. This goes with the territory, though. Just got done before everything was planted. North Shore says, thank you. I really enjoyed it. And with, oh, yeah. We'll do that. Maybe, what what do you like? Friday night, Saturday night, something like that, maybe. And I got to get, I've been saying we're going to do this. We need to get a regular show going between Katie with New Days Old Ways and I. She's got a lot of material. We talked about having just a regular show, like a Monday night or Tuesday night or something like that. I think that's still a good idea. We just need to coordinate a little bit more and make it happen. What do y'all think about that? Would y'all like to see a regular weekly series on herbs and healing and health and stuff like that from a herbalist expert like New Days Old Ways? How about that? Tell me what you think. Putin has to take his pills. I wonder if he's taking the same ones that Sleepy Joe's taking. Very good, Ed. Faraday cage for ham radio. Very good. Local grow guy, Red Dawn coming to the shoreline near you. Woo, don't look good. It might. Let's see, Greg, my little C4 would remove those trees. Yeah, but I don't want them coming down on the worm beds or over the beehives. So, yeah, there's that. Oh, I had the guys take it down right, and they cut up some logs and chipped up the tops. They cut it all up for me. I'm sorry. Let's see, I worry. Oh, I missed that. Few days. I worry when I hear about how much military equipment's been sent around the world, leaving us depleted here. You got a point on that. Yeah, what are we going to do? Yeah, Brian, you got a point. Biden there. Yeah, you got a point. Nikki's Nook. Yes. Okay, Nikki would like to hear it. Bicycle Rider High. Local grow guy from an expert. Yes, there you go. All right, New Days, listen to that. You're getting some yes votes. Yes, also edibles. Well, now I've covered edibles. And it's springtime now, so they're coming back out. Foraging Freedom. I'm solarizing several of my raised garden beds this year. Okay. Oh, buffalo grass. Johnson grass, what gets me. Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern. That's a little early for me. I'm still in my day job at that point, usually, North Shore. I have to go later if we're going to do a Monday. There you go, Katie. Let's see. Green Grass, useful information on herbal medicine. Now, we try to put some useful stuff out here. She's got useful stuff. Wild Angel. Yuppers, please. All right. Hear that? Nurse Nessa, yes. Carl Balmer. I like to see videos on herbalists that tells you what the different herbs can do with your health. There we go. All right, sounds good. Tracy, Greg, last week in Dutch Sense said a 1.5 hour video with this. I don't know. He puts out a lot of. I ain't buying a lot of stuff he puts out. I don't know what he put out this time. He might know something about earthquakes. When he gets out of the earthquake topic, he's not on thick ice. He's on thin ice. All right. Bill McCracken, Finland moving tanks to the border. NATO will lose. Yo, salt and pepper, live in my world. Okay. All right, the herbs are getting some happy votes there, Katie. The recipe that came with your shingles is going well. Oh, recipe for shingles. My house could use some shingles on the roof. Yeah, no, that's not what you're talking about. All right, North Shore, appreciate that. Yeah, we'll have to figure out time it works. What they find today in Lake Mead there, Frozen World. I mean, the lake's almost evaporated. Anything that's in it, they're probably finding. They find, I know what they found. They found Elvis Presley's car. Elvis has left the building. Elvis has left the house. Well, where'd he go? Lake Mead. There you go, Dr. G-Man. I don't listen to him either. He puts out a lot of garbage. I don't listen to him. I don't listen to suspicious observers anymore. They are too far out there. I don't even listen to Steve Benoon. I've had crack on him a few times. And I've never, nothing he said's ever No, even he always claims all these military intelligence, links and all this intel. He's usually full of it. I got far better contacts than him. Do you like Chinese food, Greg? I do. I do, Star Wolf. Absolutely. It's a scary moving over my head. Tracy, there's plenty of things to worry us. Don't pay him no mind though. What do you know about freeze drying food? Hey, Katie, you ever do any freeze drying? I thought you said you were getting one. Maybe she'd be a good one to cover that. I have dehydrated stuff, but I'm not freeze dried it. You gotta buy equipment to do that, and it's not cheap. I got freeze dried food, plenty of it. Go to prepwithgreg.com and you can get it. Right now we got $150 off with 3 months supply. It's kind of hard to beat. Let's see here. Impeachment is in the beginning stages. Yeah, we got to get a House of Representatives in a different party to make that happen. I do believe. But that could be coming soon. I expect it will be. A barrel. Oh, I heard there was some barrel body with this from the 80s. Ooh, I didn't read that part. I saw the headline. Wow. Well, nothing surprised me. No, you can figure out who it was, who did it. Hope so. Halo from Booger Town. Hey, Madam and Gross. How you doing? Booger Town, bicycle rider. Yes, Green Greg's Lake Mead in the lowest point in history since they built the Hoover Dam. I guess it is horrible. It don't sound good at all. They're going to be running out of water and power in Vegas pretty soon. Tracy says, oh, thank you. That's a relief because I was thinking this sounds crazy. Yeah, okay. I don't pay no mind. There's plenty of crazy stuff to worry about, though. But he comes up with some doozies. Bicycle rider says, Green Grass. My home is off the Colorado River. It is low. I bet it is. As our situation overseas, we don't move the big boys for nothing. You're right, Dr. G-Man. Okay, freeze drying is pretty simple. Just keep the oil clean in the vacuum pump. Okay. I love to have a freeze dryer. However, that can take the veggies that I have been flash frozen and dehydrate them. Oh, okay. Wow. Alrighty, guys. So, all right, new days. Folks want to hear from you. I got to plan something. Any tips on keeping the deer? Any tips on keeping the deer as encouragement? Keep stuff out of your garden. I did a couple of videos on that. Fencing or cages to cover your veggies. I can't fence in some of my beds unless I fence the whole property, which wouldn't work at the moment. Thank you, North Shore. Yeah, folks, we've only got 41 likes and 56 in the room. I know more than that's trailed through here tonight. So please give me some more thumbs up. I really can use it for my algorithms. The algorithm has no rhythms. Brian, forget impeachment. That's talk about indictment. There you go. I'm going to hand them out like Hardee's coupons. Rosenworld, a lot of people are saying it might be Jimmy. Jimmy as in C, as in the peanut man. What are we talking about there, Frozen World? Jesse Mills at Trouter, be careful if B is out. Oh yeah, who do we get? So you gotta get rid of them all, Jesse. Yeah, it's Biden. It's Biden, then it's Kamala, and then it's Piglosi. Bone dust. Hey, that's good for your garden. Urine helps keep the deer away. Well, it does to some degree, but believe it or not, it also is good for your garden too. Eardrum first. Hey, there's Wise Al. How you doing, Wise Al? Yeah, we want to do some prayers for Wise Al tonight. Wise Al's got some health issues with her dad and her husband. Right? She wants to tell you what it is. I'll leave it there. But we need to definitely say some prayers for Wise Al tonight. She's going through a very hard time. So definitely we keep Wise Al in our prayers. Of course, Granny Lana and her granddaughter Kaylee. We'll do a prayer session shortly. Bicycle Rider Green Greg is at the Hoover Dam inlets for the electricity pumps. They're exposed above the water line. Ooh, that's not good. You're gonna have power there pretty darn soon. Scooby Snacks, how you doing, buddy? All right. Start with out my garden. Deers like they're my Colorado medicine. Damn commie is one of the names here, screen names. As I'd say, Biden has shown a generation that the president is capable of major change, and do not count out fixing this politically. Well, I'll tell you what, he's shown us what a weak president can get us into. Hey, Susie says, North Shore. Victory Gardens, you're right, commies. Michael S. Do you use coffee grounds in your garden? I usually put them in the worm beds and then they go to the garden from the worm beds. I put 6 dozen eggs in my incubator to hatch chickens and ducks. Muscovy tastes like beef. Ooh. Hey, Trident, how you doing? Well, Wise Owl's having, you got to pray for her dad and her husband. I'll leave her to discuss that if she wants to. Hippie Hermit, that was a good name. How you doing, Hippie Hermit? All right, get some more coffee here. I finished it. Yo, it's all gone. Wish I could swish it around. Do a magic trick, make more pour out, right? Oh, Jimmy Hoffa. Yeah, where is Jimmy Hoffa? I think he's in a concrete pier somewhere. The stadium. Let's see. Tracy, how you doing? Now, hey, Wise Owl, Rebecca, you've asked me about, we're not getting a lot of traffic in terms of emails to our email sites for our tribe movement. That's my fault because I've not been promoting it much lately. I've not been talking about. I've been waiting till we got our stuff lined up and got it really started back up. And then I'm going to go out and do a major campaign talking about our tribe movement. We need to do that. So if you're interested in joining our tribes, email us at info@freedomrestorationfoundation.org and put tribe in the subject line. Wise Owl gets the emails and she's starting to work up a database on it. On a spreadsheet. She's actually working it. So we're going to be making contacts. Now I got to get with her and work out some details. But she's working it, guys, and that's good. So we'll get this moving. We need it going really soon. Yay. Let's see. Trace, it's supposed to be a new trick. I don't know, because if it bites you, no more protein in your diet. Oh, Lord. Yeah, guys, it's a frozen world. That's what people are speculating, the body in the barrel. Oh, that's Jimmy Hoffa. I get you. I doubt it. Hoffa's somewhere on the east side of the country, I'd imagine. But, you know, there's been plenty of mafia once upon a time in the Vegas area. Who knows who was in that barrel unless they figured it out. I agree. Will be better when we have the website too. Okay. Yeah, we're and we'll set up some kind of apps. We're working some apps out right now. What did Frozen say? Frozen World. Oh yeah. So they're all thinking it's Hoffa. Jimmy Hoffa. Boy, you've been missing for a long time. Like Greg, quote, the problem with beef is it runs out. Hey, I hear that. Recipe for worm tea, worms, worm castings, weird weight to water volume. Okay, you know what I need to. I did 2 videos on, maybe 2 or 3 videos on making worm tea. Go check them out. You'll find them on greengregs.com. So, you know, I'm going to have to check out some websites here in a minute. Give me a second here. Guys, I'll look at a couple of things. Everybody ever seen Jeff Wayne's War of the Worlds? It's kind of where that tune comes from. There's a rock and roll opera about aliens attacking Earth in the 1800s, as H.G. Wells originally wrote it. Ronald Jeffers, you have a very good show and a very educational program. Well, thank you. Mafia here too, says Susie Q. That was quite an area for Capone. Yeah, that's why I figure he's over on the east side somewhere. The stadium, maybe there in Chicago. All right, Scooby Snacks. Grickles. What is Grickles? I forget. Somebody mentioned beer, a typo. Start a song there, Brian. So a deer, a female deer, Ray, a drop of golden sun. Let's see here. All right, let me see. I was going to pop another site here. Ding, 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 ding. Green Acres is a place for me. All right. Katie's got a better version. Green Graves is the place for me. Farming is, how would that go, Katie? All right. I think we should check on the tornado storms first. So let's go back into share mode. Yep, about 100 miles from Chicago. Okay. Back in the 2000s on mad cow disease, the CDC said within 25 years, 70% of the world will be infected. Well, there goes their record, right? But everybody keeps listening to them. And then if you quote anything else, you're considered fake news on social media. All right, here we are, guys. Let me hit the buttons on this. We'll play a roll a little bit on this. All right, the Oklahoma border north of Dallas. I guess Wichita Falls is over here. I don't know if this stuff's going to skip Wichita Falls or get them dead on. I don't know. Wichita Falls might be right here. It's one or the other. I've been there. It's been a long time ago. Yeah, a lot of. See where these bows are? That bow right there. I'd be worried about that bow, that leading bow right here. Does not look pretty. All right. Y'all watch my Galactic Greg's video today. It needs some help, guys. Only 77 views. Come on. Check it out. They'll refresh, make sure that's right. Oh, 86. That's a little better, but this channel normally gets, up to about 200. Except these two videos, because I did them both about the same day. Now, this channel will have near the views, but should. Ignore Rod Cousins' threats to take Russia out of the International Space Station. I go into quite a bit there. And then check that out, some other videos. If you haven't checked this channel out, check it out. Mighty F1 rocket engine. Life on other planets. Some Apollo stuff here. A lot of other things. You can get my Mars habitat in here. Starship strengths and hazards. Saving space station. All right, enough of that. Ring Gregs. I did do a video earlier today that's also lacking some views here. Should have been over 1,000 already. It says 920. China shows a hand on Taiwan invasion plan. You see, I got a military missile launcher behind me here. Because I was on Redstone Arsenal, my friends. Yeah, I'm getting kind of weepy over here, about to knock out. I think, careful. Didn't get enough coffee today. My yard and garden has earthworms under just about every spade of dirt. That's good, Kathy. It's awesome. You're ahead of the curve. Ryan Hall. Yeah, Ryan Hall shut down for the night. I saw him a little bit earlier. Thank you. Get ready. He says, you're a great American, sir. Well, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Tammy Shirt 2, super awesome. Deserts or desserts? Shoe fly pie. Oh, dessert shoe fly pie and in a pan. All right, Tammy. All right. Oh, we in a pan. Awesome shoe fly pie. Shoe fly don't bother me. Shoe fly don't bother me. Shoe fly don't bother me. Cause I belong to somebody. I feel like a morning star. All right, guys. Yep, we need some views here. So if you could check this out. After, of course, we get down here. Oops, I got some short videos here. You seen me rapping? There I am, guys. Check it out. I'm talking about our money supply. Hey, Brian, another super chat. Well, thank you, sir. Viva la liberty. There you go. I'm going to catch up on your videos after this. Well, thank you there, Michael. Inner worms here. Well, good for you there, North Shore. The shoe fly pie is Mennonite. Okay. Well, there's Mennonites that set up next to the farmer's market. Lordy. I'm going to have to do something here in a little bit. I need more coffee or I got to get up and get moving around or something. Alrighty, guys. Check those videos out. I'm having a fight in Zoom. It's kind of getting my way. Check these guys out again here and do a refresh. The Arkansas is starting to get it too, guys. Moving into Arkansas right now, just about to. Yeah, the diddly do or do diddly where that farm is, it's right about there. It's getting hit right now. Good, big aquaponics farm. All right, guys. Good night, Susie Q. Good night. We need to do our prayer session here, guys. I think we need to do the prayer. So Brian gave me 2 super chats tonight, guys. It's awesome, Brian. Thank you. All right, here. Hey, bicycle rider. Well, thank you. That does cheer me up. That's awesome. That's the best night I've had in a while. Yeah, well, you know, Ryan Hall has been going at it. He does need some rest. I'm going to do something here before long. All right, guys, let's go into our prayer sessions here. North Shore Prayer is my place. I said so many years mucking out the barn for goats and chickens and rabbits. There you go. Earthworms just showed up. You're blessed there, Kathy. You are blessed. Anybody got a question before we go into the prayer session? And if you got anybody, you'll start your prayer request list. If you got somebody you want prayed for, put it in the chat session. I want to watch your fertilizer video from a couple of weeks ago. There you go. Yeah, go check out the video with Jason Avers and I. You know, we're missing Gorgeous Awesome. We've not seen them in a while. Hope they're okay. Start with Mars Air is good. Just ask Beeline. Yeah, except it's too thin to breathe and it's all CO2. Dusty. Yeah, you'd have a hard time with that. I need prayers. Okay, Hippie Hermit. Prayer request for Hippie Hermit, guys. We need to say a prayer for North Shore too, guys. Kaylee, yeah, we're definitely gonna pray for Kaylee, Granny. You too. Katie's her granddaughter. She's been fighting cancer. Oh, your teeth out. Oh, man, it's getting affected. Yeah, Granny, Miss Gorgeous Awesome. What happened to them? Hope they're okay. Well, thank you, Sophia. Glad you enjoyed my last couple of live shot videos. All right, guys. Let's do the prayer session right now. Let's pray for Wise Al's dad and her granddad. Let's pray for Kaylee. And let's pray for Wise Al too. She's been going through a lot with Kaylee. and also Granny Lana, in addition to her Kaylee, her granddaughter. Pray for my wife Cheryl and our friend. Excuse me, guys. Jonah has physical ailments, according to John M. Polk. All right, guys. Prayers here, please. Weather really hurting me. All right, let's pray for Wild Angel. Let's pray for all the people in the storm path. All right, guys. It's our prayer session right now. Everybody, this is not a religious channel. I'll tell you how to pray. Pray according to your faith. All right. Phew. A lot of people to pray for. Oh yeah, I was going to show y'all something else too. We're still on share. Yeah, we're still on the share screen. Check this out, guys. Y'all want to watch the videos? Go to. Sometimes they're better collected. At least a point here on Green Greg's. You can go in here and click on Wild Edibles, Garden Videos, My Raised Worms, and it comes in. Well, not wild raised. That's not true. You got to go to vermiculture videos to see the worm videos. But this kind of takes you step through. The worm videos are a little more better organized. Oh, excuse me, guys. Yeah, I'm getting sleepy here. Oh yeah. A long day, long day. A lot going on. Yeah. So you can click over here on worm videos. It'll take you into the basics, starting at the very basics and working your way down. What to do for raising worms, about worms. Come over here and look at the same thing for wild edibles. Okay. All right. GreenGregs.com. FireGridDefense.org. Some good places to go, guys. Here, I've got almost 1,000 videos up. Isn't that awesome? You realize how much work it is to produce 1,000 videos? Holy guacamole, smoke-a-moly. I got some hours in this stuff. Got some hours in here. Yeah, Dr. G-Man, you got a point. And prayers for everyone in the, yeah, got that. Also, pray again tonight before you go to bed for all these people in the storm's path. That's a good one to say. All right, guys, I think we're going to call it a show tonight. I am tired, guys, and I still got some stuff to do before I go to bed. For sure, my other nemesis is Briars. I call it the Red Briar Farm. Yeah, Kathy, I hear you. All righty, folks, thank you all for watching. I really do. I really appreciate y'all being here. Thank you for the super chats. I really appreciate that. That is awesome, awesome, awesome. Mr. Brian, and also Bicycle Rider super chats. Thank you, mods, for being here and watching. I want to thank everyone, every single one of you, for coming here and watching. And give me some thumbs up on the way out, guys. We got 56 in the room, only 41 thumbs up. So help me out on that. So with that, I'm going to say thank you for watching, and everybody have an awesome night.